Welcome to the Savvy Radio Show with your host, the Savvy Landlord. Up next is the best deal ever. On Fridays, check out all episodes on SavvyRadioShow.com.
Yep, it's Friday and it's fabulous and it's best deal ever Friday. Well, not ever, because there's never enough deals out there. Torry was gracious. Torry Elston has graciously come back to the studio. Yes, what up, homie? Great interview. It's going to come up this time right now. We're going to do the best deal. This is his third deal. His 8 units, 8 houses. Been doing real estate for 5 years. Tell me about your third deal.
The third deal was I had a house that had my eye on the MLS. And they were asking way too much. Already talked to John Day, the banker, about it. And
how much was it?
Yeah, they were actually asking $22,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
The house was only worth about $19,000.
$3,000.
And so I just kept my eye on it, and I made an offer when it was listed for $15,000.
Okay, good. I'm like, you better be savvy because I called you Savvy Landlord Part 2.
Yep, and they of course they told me no at this time and everything, so I just kept my eye on it. 7 months later, it was still on there. So I called the listing agent. I was like, "Hey, I'll offer $15,000 again." They told me no again. Another 3 months goes by and it fell off the market. So I actually sent a letter to the current owner and told him I'd love to buy the house. And they called me up the very next day after they received the letter and told me they'd let me have it for $12,000. So,
awesome. Would you craft that letter? What was in that letter that just made them call? I mean, they were just probably tired. They've had holding costs for 10 months.
And it was actually rented, so they were making a little bit of money with it being rented and everything.
That's your thing. Low income or low quality houses already rented.
Exactly.
Gangster.
Candy in the candy store.
Yeah, totally. And no money down. Even better. So what was what was in the letter?
It was just a simple handwritten letter saying, "Hey, I just love to buy rent houses. My name's Torry. I have a company called TA Homes. I saw this house listed on the MLS. I saw that it didn't sell. Would you please contact me? I'm truly, deeply interested in this."
Wow.
And that's all it said.
Okay, so what kind of paper was it on?
Lined paper ripped out of a spiral notebook.
Okay, so it had the fringe on the side.
It did.
And white paper.
Yep.
What color pen?
Oh, it was a blue pen.
Okay, so this is very important because there's a thing called yellow letters. Have you heard of those?
I have. First time probably about 6 months ago.
You are amazing that you don't know what the F's going on out there in the world. So then you got financing. So you got it for $12,000. So did you feel weird when they were like, did they throw out the number? Or you said?
Yeah, they threw out the number and said, "We'll give it to you if you pay us this." And they said, "If you can close fast, the title work's already done at this title company." And I was like, "I can close tomorrow. I'll bring a check." And so I went and wrote a check for it and everything. And then I ran to the bank and I was like, "Hey, I accidentally wrote a check I can't cover. Will you cover it?" It's like, "Well, what's it for?" And I told them in the house. And it's like, "Oh, yeah, we'll give you $20,000 for it."
Awesome. So, wow. And so tell me, what's the size of the house?
It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, 800 square foot.
South side.
South side.
You bought it for $12,000. Have you put any money in it?
I have not.
Oh my God. How what is the rent?
I collect $475 a month in rent off it.
And your payment with the bank is $200.
$130.
And your taxes and insurance are probably up to $200.
Close.
So you're all in PITI. Do you know what that means? Principal, interest, and taxes. You are such a rookie, and it's just crazy. You're amazing. So you $200 PITI. Okay, that's all in cost. And you said $475?
Correct.
You're cash flowing $275. Do you have any idea what your ROI is? I mean, you're a math guy. You were doing computers. Dude, you're getting like a 28% return on investment. Like, no one can duplicate that. I mean, I can. I'm just sneezing.
I was going to say I got duplicated 8 times.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, Torry Elston in this mother effer house. Savvy Landlord Part 2. I'm going to dub you Savvy Landlord Part 2. You are amazing. You've got to listen to this guy's episode. It comes in next week. Was just a taste of the Torry. Anyway, man, I appreciate you coming back and sharing your deal. I cannot wait, dude. In a year from now, I'm going to put it in my calendar for real. I'm going to put it in my phone right now. As soon as I hit stop, I'm going to call Torry back. So 5 years you've been doing this, 8 deals, no money in the game, working a full-time job. Killing it. Anyway, man, thanks for coming back on the radio show. I really appreciate it.
Investor Weekend is not far off, with over 10 information sessions to increase your portfolio. Log on to www.investorweekend.com. Whether you are a seasoned investor or never purchased a property before, you don't want to miss the Investor Weekend. Join us for a powerful, knowledge-packed weekend with over 10 informational sessions that are bound to enlarge your real estate investments. You will hear from the best national and local real estate investors that will share practical and relevant experiences with you, the investor. There will be several networking sessions to connect with other like-minded people for potential funding, partnerships, and yes, hot deals. Go to www.investorweekend.com. Did you know we meet once a month for the Landlord Lunch Meeting? The third Wednesday of every month, go to landlordlunch.com.